G'day, Ronnie. How you going there, mate? Yeah, I got your last that little picture of your little grandson. Geez, he looks a beauty, don't he? Got the right colours on too, mate. Blue and white, that's my football team's colours. Yeah, he reminds me a little bit of Peter, Peter who died, Peter Emerson, yeah. Anyway, they change like the bloody weather when they're young, don't they? 1 minute they look, I suppose you haven't seen him yet, eh? Because you said you're not going over there Christmas time. He says over the river, as you say. And yeah, take a while to get round, I suppose. You'll have to make the effort, or they'll come and bring him over and show you. But like I said, I don't see much of my mob these days. The two little ones, or they're not little now. One's the youngest now. Oh, geez. Oh, the boy, yeah, he's only 3. I've only seen him twice since he was born. Once when he was in the hospital, a couple of times since. In my family, no one's got a bloody car. It's a bit like Uncle Ernie's days, That's why I'm so pissed off, because I can't drive no more. I haven't got a car. I notice you still driving around. I mean, you just put yourself in my spot. I mean, you'd feel shocking without a car. Even if it's just a matter of going up the road, to the shops or something. But anyway, what's happening on my crowd have come over Christmas Day, the freeloaders. They're not too bad, except they tend to sit on their arse and expect to be waited on. Well, I mean, man, they got a shock coming this year. Well, last year was nothing. It was sort of just we got round the bed for Brenda in the hospital, and then we went from there and sat out in the gardens and had some more tucker out there. Yeah, so hopefully they'll pitch in and help out this year. And the grandkids, well, I think, like I told you, the 2 of them are in care. Brenda's rang the grandmother to see if she could possibly bring them over to us so we could see them, Anyway, mate, well, things are moving along for Christmas, as they say, and the goose is getting fat. Yeah, as I said, I got a bit of groggy, but I don't drink. I must have thought I was back in the old days the other day, mate. Getting cut. Brenda said, what are you doing? Getting a carton of beer? Geez, that was just the last bit. There's 24 in a box, a big box. And I used to drink them in a day. Nearly. Anyway, we started on the ones I bought for Chrissy, because it's been pretty hot here, as I told you, not quite as hot as West Australia. It's 40 degrees. No wonder the probably cricketers are getting beat. Anyway, I said, it's just bloody warm. You've got to keep the dust down, haven't you, when it's warm, That's what we say. But I'll get another cart before Christmas. But I'll tell you what, probably after Christmas, they won't get touched or nothing. Because, I've gone weeks, you can't get over me. I've gone weeks without a drink, It's only when I feel like one, I'll have one if Steve feels like a drink. Or we're watching a bit of footy or something like that, we'll have a drink, yeah. But I won't have to go and get on with the shopping, They'll come online. And, yeah. So you probably won't hear from me over to Chrissy. It depends what we're doing, whether I've got time to say good day. I could always send you a short message on my phone, but I know you like to see me on what's it called, YouTube. So my celebrity bit, I call it. And she goes, "You're doing your celebrity bit." I said, "Yeah, why not?" So. Yeah, we've had a lady round today to give Brenda a shower, and a bloke turned up today. I thought he was going to start the mowing. He said, no, I've already got the word from the office. He said, no, I'll just come round and have a look, see. So what he's done, he's worked out how much it's going to cost, and he'll go back and see them at the government office thing, and he said they pay $25 towards it. So I said, all right, that's not bad. He said, then you'll have to pay the difference, which will be, say, $25, $27. That's how it works out. And I said, oh, geez, that's all right. It's a lot cheaper. When I did have a bit of money, before I was sick, I was paying a bloke for a couple of years there $60 a throw, you know, which, you know, that's about 30 quid in your money. That's for the front and the back and all the edges and taking the grass away. So he said, oh, yeah, I'll do all that. Well, this gives me about 18 mows a year, and he'll come with it. He does need mowing at the moment, and I'm new on the book. So he said, who did it last for you? I said, oh, my son. He said, well, you know, why are you getting me to do it? I said, well, he's my cook. He's everything here. He's got so much to do. I said, so I just thought I'd relieve him of one duty, you know. Oh, yeah. And he said, yeah, all right, mate. He said, that's fair enough. He said, but he said, you'll get 18 cuts a year, depending on whenever. He said, but I said, it needs cutting at the moment. He said, well, he said, I'll flat out till Christmas. He said, you better get your boy to do it now for you, and then I'll probably get the okay from the office straight after Chrissy, see? So that's all right. So I'm going to get my grass cut on a regular basis. He's a pretty regular guy. Been doing the game for 27 years, so he said, no, I'm not one of these fly-by-night blokes. I'll do the right thing. He said, I've got all the gear. I'm insured. I said, okay then. So that's all taken care of now. And Brenda's got to go to the hospital, not the hospital, the doctor's, the gastroenterologist on Friday. Well, she thinks she's got piles, if that's a blunt way of putting it, because she's sitting in the wheelchair all the time. She's bleeding from the backside, you know, not bad, but it has been bad. But now it's just a little bit, you know. And the GP gave her some ointment which has stopped the pain, and she could feel her like a sort of piles there. Well, we're hoping that's all it is. We're hoping it's nothing else, which it shouldn't be, because she's had a bowel taken away, see. That she might have something in there that's causing her a bleed, so hope for the best there. Because she had a bit of a bleed once before, it turned out to be a sort of bit of a block or something. They had a blood clot or something. They had to sort of tie that off, and she was all right after that. So let's hope this is all right. And she did well in herself. Yes, the last 2 days she's had literally no pain in that foot. I mean, that foot, you'd look at it and you'd say, oh, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a little, that's what it looks like. But it still gives her a bit now and then. And that other leg, you know, the leg she's had chopped off, she said, oh, geez, her foot's killing me. I said, which one? And I say which one, because sometimes it's the other one, the one she ain't got. You know, it's strange. She's had medication for all that, what they call phantom pains. But it makes her go on a nod, you know. She's always falling asleep, mate, you know. Like, and it's talking to me bloody self. I mean, it's pretty hard with a hard of hearing sort of thing. She's only got one hearing aid. She's virtually stone deaf in one ear and about 50% in the good one, you know. So I have to be sitting fairly close to her or talk loud. I've been told I talk very quiet. I mean, I don't seem to be. When I'm talking to you now, I don't know, you know, if I'm talking loud enough. But I mean, you can always turn your volume up, you know. Sometimes I put the earphones on because I get a better, it cuts all the background noise out for me, see. She's in that back room and she's watching a bit of TV, and I said, I'll have to close the door up because I'm going to give Roddy a call. Well, if I haven't got these earphones and I can hear the background noise, I don't know whether you pick it up or not, you know. It can be distracting, you know. So, yeah, well, so you're going to have a quiet one, are you? Just your, what do you call them, your in-laws or your outlaws? I call my in-laws the outlaws, isn't it? That's what we call them, yeah. Yeah, so, no, I've got no mother-in-laws to worry about now, you know, I mean. Geez, my old mother-in-law, she was alive like Brenda's mother, she was a champion, she was, I mean, but then again, we didn't see a great deal of her once, well, we didn't see no more of her once we came out here. she was bloody deaf, and then she finished up in an old people's home, and she liked it in there. She reckoned it was marvellous because she'd been living for years on her own, you know. Just what's a brother-in-law sort of living upstairs in another flat. He used to pop round and see her every day, so she didn't have much company, you know. I don't know how I'd go if I was on my own because, you know, I like a bit of company. Although I'm not like my own company, I can amuse myself with my computers and all that now, but I don't like to just sit on it all day. And Brenda's on the TV, you know, but I bought her a TV, well, I bought her a little laptop when we was in the homes, you know, and but she only uses that for shopping, doing the shopping on. We've changed shopping companies now, and they seem pretty good. Yeah, the new lot, more variety, and they're a bit cheaper. They're due to come this afternoon. We've ordered another lot of shopping off of them, so hopefully that'll be good. So I hear you're getting bad weather over there. Brenda said to me today, it's snowing in Jerusalem, you know. I said, what part of London's that? She said, you silly bugger. Jerusalem, where Jesus was born. I said, oh, right. I said, oh, you won't have to worry about that now. Well, he's not there now, is he? Yeah, so, yeah, sort of running out of yarns and jokes to crack now. There's plenty of, what's the word for it? In that homes, there was plenty of material in there. You didn't have to look very far for, you know. It was a laugh a minute in that joint. Well, it was for me. I mean, some people used to take it dead set serious. I said, well, take this place serious, you know. You just can't take things too serious these days. Well, I rang up this morning. My boy went out. He had to go to doctors, and he's got an appointment tomorrow to see a dentist. See, he's got a couple of real bad ones he's got to pull out. Now, the silly bugger, he knows he's got to go tomorrow, but he forgot what date it was. See? Well, I didn't know what he said to Mother, and I get a phone call from the dentist this morning. I said, hello, Mr. Evan, do you know you've got your appointment tomorrow? And I said, oh, yeah, that's right, yeah, okay, thanks very much. That was for Steve, but little did I know, he's forgot the time. So I thought, oh, shit. Well, Brenda's got a card, and she said, here's the phone number. So I rang them back. You wouldn't believe it. I pressed it, this number, pressed that number. Then they said, please be patient, you're number 10 on the queue. Anyway, I'm sitting there listening to all this crappy music. And then I'm number 7, and then I'm number 3. I said, what queue is that, the far queue? Anyway, I eventually get through to number 1, and I get cut off. You wouldn't believe it. So I ring back again, and I'm on the 10th again. And then when I get through to him, I said, they want all this information. Oh, we're not supposed to tell you unless you're the, you know, freedom of information bullshit. I said, look, all I want to know is an appointment date. Please, you know. And she didn't want to know me, you know. So I had to sort of, you know, put my charm on a bit and say, look, it's only the time. I've got the day. I know when I'm coming. And anyway, eventually she told me it's 2:30 tomorrow. But what a bloody thing, you know. If I'd been hanging on a mobile all that time, you know. So, things you have to do today, you know. When you ring up a lot of these places, I don't know what it's like over in your country, but you ring up about a phone or a bill or something, you get somebody over in bloody Pakistan or India, excuse me, you know, and you've got to try and work out what they're saying. Oh, press 2, press 3, press 4. Some bloke made a record about he just wants to talk to a human being, not a machine. Yeah, and then you've got to punch all these bloody friggin' numbers in, your phone number. And I suppose you got the same thing over here anyway. But all right, mate. Well, yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty upbeat. Yeah, everything's going good, and he'll be home shortly. He's just, as I say, he popped out to the doctor to get a script or something, you know. So he'll be home shortly, and Alright then, and I've just got to wait, probably till after Christmas now. I won't get me mowing done. I'll get my son to do it before then. So I've got my own mower and whippersnapper and all that stuff. So I'll get Steve to run the mower around before Christmas, so it's nice and tidy. And I suppose there's some more about this bathroom modifications and the ramp out the back. I also found another letter today. They've got me down for physiotherapy, which would probably help me a lot. But there again, I'm on the far queue, so I've got to wait my turn before they can fit me in. So it's all about being patient. By the time they get around to fixing me up, I'll probably be long gone by then. So I won't hold my breath about it. Anyway, mate, I hope things are going okay at your end. And I'll catch you later, Ronnie. Hey,